Hey everyone, and welcome to our Blackboard overview. Since this class is taught asynchronously, you're going to engage with the class through Blackboard. So let's take a look at our class Blackboard page. I'm just going to pull it up. Sorry, there we go, our class Blackboard page. So when you log into Blackboard and click on our class, this is what you'll see. And you will see, you can always get back to this by clicking home on the left-hand navigation bar. Now, quick note about the left-hand navigation bar. Sometimes it won't show up. If it doesn't and you're on a web browser, all you have to do is open that little gray arrow there. If you're on a phone, it's a little bit different, but you'll still see a navigation menu. Now, first, let's go to announcements. Every few days, I will send out an announcement to you, a check-in at the beginning of the week, a reminder when our first deadline of the week is approaching, and a reminder when our final deadline of the week is approaching. So I'll send you those and anything else that I need to touch base with you all on, and that will be by email. But the emails will all be archived in this announcements page. So if you are like, oh, no, I deleted an email and I didn't mean to, they'll all be here. So you can always check back here if you need to look at something that I've sent out. Next link here is our syllabus and more. The syllabus is a really important document. So there are several videos about the syllabus. There's also a folder with some information about how best to participate on the weekly discussion boards. And there will be a link to this video there, once the video is made. Under that, you'll notice my contact and office hours. So that's going to be my email, as well as the Zoom link and password to join my office hours every week. I'm not posting that. I'm not going to show that because I don't want it posted to YouTube. But if you click on that, that information will all be there. Now, under that, you'll notice start here, week 1. So let's start there. We go there for our first week, week 1. You'll see a week 1 checklist with things to do to take the class. And you'll see all those tasks are then underneath. So if you haven't already done so, you can read and watch the check-in. That will be emailed to you and posted at the bottom of the page. Right now it's not because we're not in week 1 yet, but you will have that. Now, once you've done that, you'll want to read, watch, review the syllabus and check out those videos about the syllabus. They're on the syllabus and more page, but they'll also be here. Once you're done with that, you'll want to check out the lecture. You'll notice there are readings, but those are under optional. Those are our optional readings. So you can see them here. This is our required lecture. If you click on that, it will take you to some slides and some YouTube videos. Finally, there's a practice quiz, a welcome survey. It's anonymous. Anytime there's a survey on Blackboard, they will be fully anonymous. All I will ever see is a little tick mark next to your name saying you've done it, but I will never know whose answers go to whom. There's our discussion board. See the instructions in there. You can click on it to make your post. And like I said, at the bottom, there will be a the text of the check-in email. So that will be what you'll do every week. You'll go to week 1 for week 1. Shockingly enough, you'll go to week 2 for week 2. When it's not there, you'll see a little note telling you when to come back for the week. Now, there is another way to access all this information. If you've looked at the syllabus and you're like, I know there's readings for this week, you can go directly to the readings. You can also go directly to the lectures, suggested viewing, that will start with week 2, our homework quizzes, our discussion boards, and when there's extra credit will be posted in our weekly folder and also here. So you can find all the materials sorted by material type or by week. So it's just up to you, whichever you find easiest. For example, if you're studying for the final exam and you're like, I really want to review the homework quizzes, it might be easier for you to go to the homework quizzes page, check that out, rather than going week by week and looking at each quiz. So it's all there in both ways. Whatever is best for you at any given moment is how you should access it. Now, a quick note about the quizzes. If you go to the quiz page, before the quizzes, there are actually 2 notes from me, one about multiple answer questions and one about how you can view your old quizzes. There are 2 different methods, so check that out. And then all the quizzes will be there as they are assigned. On this navigation bar as well, you'll see a final exam review. That obviously won't have anything until much closer to the final exam, but it's there for you when you're ready. And the other big assignment in this class, instead of a midterm, we're going to have some contributions to a class wiki, a glossary, and an annotated bibliography. So you'll be able to access those from here. Right now, those aren't posted. They will be available starting in week 2. Right now, though, you can see the information about it. Like I said, much of it will be coming in week 2, but there's already a little bit of information there if you're curious. Before I let you go, I did just want to show you one more thing. In the lectures, starting with week 2, the little mini lectures, the videos that I put together for you so that you can watch them and learn about the different topics for the week in sort of bite-sized pieces, those will be playlists for YouTube, and I will give you the name, give you the name of the video and which slides it corresponds to. And what do I mean by which slides? Well, what we can do is for America Before the Constitution, one of our week 2 topics, we can click on the slides. I already have them up. And you'll pull up your slides and see them here, kind of like what I would show on a PowerPoint, behind me, projector, if I were teaching this in person. Now, if I were teaching this in person, you'd probably be taking notes in class. So I've also provided you with annotated slides. That just means slides with notes. So you'll see little notes on the slides as well as these longer notes. So this would be something that would be like if you'd been listening to me in person, you might have made these notes. So again, you can get to those every week. Both topics have regular slides and annotated slides, as well as these playlists with me doing little mini videos of the sort of key topics. So that should be a pretty good Blackboard overview. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me or come to my office hours or go to our Q&A discussion board and post there.